Yep. Yeah, is that Meghan? Yeah, I guess. She looks different in every picture ever. I don't know. I can't make sense out of it. The camera must be turned reverse because look at Meghan. That would be Meghan's right hand, right? And her ring and she wears it on her left. So the camera's reversed. Why would they do that? Yeah, I don't understand the benefit of this at all. I really don't. Oh, what a letdown. Okay, well, I that's fine. I said before I don't know about Gwyneth Paltrow, and now I'm back to thinking I don't know about Gwyneth Paltrow. She was fun for a little bit. I think I'm good. That, good catch with a hand. Thank you. I appreciate that. Why I hate Hollywood exactly. In Europe, they don't wear it on the right hand. Don't they wear it? I don't know. Gwen must have caved to backlash. I guess. I don't like that. Is she eating the pie she offered her before? I don't know. Oh, do you guys know what Joanne's talking about? That's a good catch. So Gwyneth, when she talked about it, joked about if I can get through security, I'll bring her a pie. So yeah, maybe she's eating pie. What? Not sure if it's Meghan Markle. I do believe it's Meghan Markle. I just think it's a weird. Yeah. A lot of people say not her. Hang on. I'll get it up on the screen and zoom in. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Oh, that's really weird. Yeah, she looks very odd here. Hold on. I'll send you the picture, or I'll show you the zoomed in picture so you can see it. And I'm zoomed way in, so it pixelates and blurs, but it does look like maybe pie. It's hard to tell on the plate. We'll look at that too. Oh, what a bummer. I'm so bummed. All right, talk to me about all of this. Why would Gwyneth do this? Is it you know what? You know what I'd like to know? Why would Gwyneth do this? And do you think there's any shot in hell she didn't? That Meghan apologized for her rabid fan base being horrible and threatening Tracy and Gwyneth and stuff? Jen, I think it was a setup from the start. Oh, Mel, you might just be onto something. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'll send this to myself. We'll take a look. She's doing the look at my jewelry. The other picture I sent myself was this one. It looks like to be pie, maybe that pie that that Gwyneth was talking about. Never cared for Gwen. Now she just tanked her brand. Yeah. Yeah, of course, Meghan doesn't answer the question as usual. Good point. This is an old video before Huggy started taking Ozempic. You think so? It's interesting. I think Mel might be onto something. Now I'm wondering. This must have been all planned beforehand. But okay. Again, okay. Let's play devil's advocate and say, yeah, it was planned beforehand. I don't know. I don't know. How do you explain her squad attacking Goop like that? Meaning, it is my opinion, I have to say it like that she is in contact with those freak shows because we've seen hints that she seems to be allegedly in contact with the Sussex squad. So if so, why wouldn't she give one of them a heads up? Don't attack these people. She didn't. Would she just not do that? Would she just let him attack and not give a shit? She's only thinking about herself. Tell me your thoughts on this. Oh, me? Yeah. I was like, wait, what? I know. I was trying to figure it out. She's trolling everyone, including the sugars. Maybe. I really think that the sugars will be her undoing because she never speaks out about the awfulness that they do ever. And they are awful, as we know. So I think that's an easy thing to legitimately call her out on. So I'm surprised that she lets that go on like that, is my clunky way of saying that. Where was this source? Directly from Instagram. Well, Nancy Sidley, but I believe Nancy got it from her Instagram. But shout out to Nancy Sidley. Gwyneth, you're going to meet the devil soon. Yeah. And the thing is, I've gone over the possessed. Yeah. I've gone over the how they're trolling bad in the goop stuff. So will this get them to calm down? I wonder. Probably not. Spicy says, I looked at Gwyneth Paltrow's stories. It's right at the end of. Oh, huh. Sorry. No. Trevor's going after the sugars. Yeah. I like Gwyneth Paltrow as an actress, someone who values her family. So it's just very disappointing. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. I don't wish any ill will on anybody. It's just like, why would you do that? I don't know. It takes the eyes off the Scentiball thing. Yeah, maybe so. Hello, Kim. Thanks for being here. Wonder what Justine Bateman has to say about Meghan buttering up Paltrow. Yeah, I wonder that too. But I thought she was Team Catherine too. Now, in case you didn't know, she's married, not anymore, but she was married to Chris Martin from Coldplay. Chris Martin just performed at That's It. Okay. Chris Martin just performed at Invictus. Chris Martin and Gwyneth, you never know about a couple and how that goes, but they seem to have a friendly relationship post-divorce. You know, they have kids and stuff. I wonder if Harry called Chris and called in a favor. I'm just guessing. I have no idea. I literally don't know what I'm talking about. But that's the only connective thread I can think of. And that's the only way I can think of that maybe happened. And if I'm right, that's me dancing and being right. And you know what? I will not support Gwyneth, but I will support Jeremy Clarkson. No, I love him though. If you don't know, I've got this hat. Dilly Squat Farm. I'm a farmer. That's what it says. No, but I do. I love him. So let's support Jeremy Clarkson instead. I will not be buying anything from Goop. Not that I could afford it anyway. But I just wonder, is that so? You guys are saying it's possible. Maybe it is. Yeah, they're total. Yeah, exactly. I think it's just scratchbacks, that kind of thing.
I genuinely do not understand this at all whatsoever.
Okay, so yeah, that posted. So we're trying to figure it out. Nice smell. I don't know. So GP is on the podcast now. Oh, so okay. So yeah, that's a theory too, is that they wonder if Gwyneth is going to be on the podcast. Was it announced? Or you think this will lead to that, maybe? Huh. Meghan couldn't even pretend to act normally for 3 seconds. FFS. That is such a good point, Cults and Cake. I just think it's so crazy smug and such a weird way. And the other thing that I immediately notice, if I'm over at your house, unless you and I are really good friends, I'm not sitting like this because that's weird. It's like a weird way to show, hey, I'm, like it's fine to put my feet up on your furniture. I just find that kind of bizarre. Why would she do that? I don't know. Smug City. That's right. Population. Meghan. I don't know. Huh. I've got a good... Oops. Meghan thinks the IT crowd now that she's in the IT crowd. I read that as IT crowd. Did you turn it off and turn it back on again? How rude. Yeah, I think so too. Gwyneth is Team Gwyneth and enjoys playing with her prey. Maybe. Why does she giggle at the end? She's been doing that in a lot of her videos. I go back to, I think she doesn't have much of a sense of humor. So she's, so she does these little giggles to make it seem like I'm fun and funny. It was just smug to me. Yeah, I think so too. But again, then that points to pre-planned, in which case, hypothetically, allegedly, Meghan talks to those sewer rats. Why wouldn't she just